The news of discovery of gold mines with 3,500 tons of gold reserves in Sonbhadra district in Uttar Pradesh broke in the local media last week, and 2 days later, much of the Indian media was carried away with the news that the Sonbhadra mines had gold deposits estimated to be around 3,350 tons and worth 12 lakh crore rupees, which is almost 5 times India's current gold reserve. Later, reports from a district mining officer estimated that with this find, India's current gold reserves of 626 tons would jump to second place in the world, right behind the US, which holds 8,133.5 tons of gold. Even though the reports mentioned gold deposits, they equated it to actual gold mined and added the entire 3,350 tons of gold ore to India's current gold reserve. That is not how exactly the amount of gold deposits are calculated. There is a certain formula applied that determines the ratio of gold to gold ore. Yet, such an exaggerated reporting continued till later in the same day when Geological Survey of India denied making any such discovery. In this video, we will see how the Indian media fell for the unverified news. The coverage in a particular media named Jagran News specified that what was found in UP was a discovery of gold ore, and the amount of gold that can be extracted from it depends on the grading of the deposit. However, this was not how it was interpreted by the time the news reached the mainstream media. One of the earliest tweets on Feb 20th interpreting 3,350 tons of gold ore as 3,350 tons of actual gold mined was by Mahesh, founder of the website Postcard News. Mahesh linked the finding to India's gold reserves, implying that the entire 3,350 tons would be added to India's gold reserves. On February 21st, the news was published by ANI, which is a trusted news agency by almost all news channels in India. The ANI story quoted that the district mining officer K.K. Rai, who claimed that there were 2,700 million tons of gold deposits in the area and 60 million tons in the Hardy field. Doordarshan also tweeted the news and the statement of the mining officer. Those tweets are now deleted. The story by the Times of India and the Economic Times researched the value of gold reserves of various countries and estimated that with this discovery, India's gold reserve would jump to second place behind the US. It is noteworthy that almost all the media outlets took the line of thinking that gold ore is the same as gold extracted. A report by Money Control was a little more specific about the discovery being gold ore, which gave a clue that the actual gold extracted would only be a fraction of the amount. However, like the other media houses, that story also stated that the discovery was 5 times India's current reserve. Oblivious to the distinction between gold ore and actual gold mined, there was massive celebration on media as well as social media. Predictably, soon enough, the ruling party in the state was given credit for the discovery. The Financial Express headline was extensively shared on social media for crediting the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister for the gold discovery. Ironically, the same newspaper accurately reported on February 21st, that is a day after the discovery, that the deposits had estimated gold reserves of 52,806 ton and the inferred grade as 3.04 gram per ton. The news made it to TV news shows without any fact checks. Aaj Tak said that India would be a golden bird again. ABP News declared that the hillock would change India's fortunes forever, and lot other TV channels also went over the top in describing the find. Though there was no statement confirming the news from either the Ministry of Mines or the Geological Survey of India, Hardeep Singh Puri, Union Minister for Housing and Urban Affairs and Civil Aviation, also tweeted that after the massive gold discovery in Sonbhadra, India would now have the world's second largest gold reserves. Even the director of Reserve Bank of India, S. Gurumurthy, tweeted about the possibility of India controlling the world gold market. As I told earlier, it turned out that there was no such discovery of gold, and the Director General of Geological Survey of India, M. Sridhar, told PTI that the Geological Survey of India has not estimated such kind of vast resource of gold deposits in Sonbhadra district. The Geological Survey of India issued a press release clarifying that the exploration was carried out in the field during 1998 to 1999 and 1999 to 2000, and stating that the mineralized zone having an average grade of 3.03 grams per ton of gold is tentative in nature, and the total gold which can be extracted from the total resource of 52,806.25 tons of ore is approximately 160 kg and not 3,350 tons as mentioned in the media. Since the exploration was carried out in 1998 to 2000, there is in fact no new discovery. Even an October 2011 report of the Ministry of Mines contained reference to this claimed discovery. It is amply clear that both media and social media users were confused between gold ore and actual gold mined. The proportion of gold contained in the ore of a particular mine is represented in grams per metric ton. According to the World Gold Council, better quality underground mines contain around 8 gram per ton to 10 gram per ton gold, and marginal underground mines average around 4 gram per ton to 6 gram per ton gold, and open pit mines range from 1 gram per ton to 4 gram per ton gold. This means that even if the Sonbhadra gold deposit was of a high 10 gram per ton grade, 3,500 tons of gold ore would translate into 35 kilogram of gold. The number, however, as clarified by the Geological Survey, is actually 52,806.25 ton of ore, which for the average grade of 3.03 gram per ton would potentially translate into 160 kilogram of gold. It turns out that media outlets amplified the misinformation without even a basic fact check. This mass blunder by many media houses in India has become a laughing stock in other countries that actually think that nothing good or genuine comes out of India. A quick trip through memory lane of middle school would have reminded us that we get gold from smelting gold ore and separating other minerals associated with that ore. In order to give news first and fast, media houses forgot the basic ethic of journalism, which is fact check. The breaking news culture has truly ruined the authenticity of certain important news. This piece of news could have had devastating effects in the stocks if not carefully handled. With an already suffocating economy, that is something that all Indians and especially members of press should avoid. Thank you for the support. Stay connected with us for more such updates. This is Nisha PS.